I think I may be buying too many comic books again. Oh, it's time for an unboxing. Let's look what I picked up. I don't even remember it all. Up next on this video from Bronzeville Comics. Hey there, comic book community. This is Jim from Bronzeville Comics coming to you with another video. And before we get started, do all that stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, share it. I really appreciate all the responses I get to the channel. I appreciate your comments, as long as they're not too snarky. And I also appreciate the subscriptions. We're over 4,000. I am so behind on figuring out my 4,000 sub giveaway, but I promise I'll get that done soon to let you guys know what we're going to do. I'm going to have some pretty cool prize packages. In addition, follow us on the other socials, Bronzeville_Comics on Instagram, also on Whatnot, Bronzeville_Comics. We do sales every Monday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, and there is a link in the description to this video, which will get you $10 off your first purchase, regardless of who it is with. Also in the link of this description is, or also in the description of this video, is a link to my email and my eBay store. Let's get started. So I've been, I guess, buying some stuff on Whatnot, but actually I'm going to start off with this. Actually, I'm going to start off with this, which is the Comic Tom Mystery Mail Call. I've kind of been leaning towards canceling this because I'm not a big mystery box guy. I'm at the point where I have, like, in terms of modern-ish books, most of what I need. Sometimes I will enter a mystery box if there is a grand prize, and I think I can get value if I don't, you know, with the other stuff I get. But, you know, it's not always going to be stuff that's going to fill out my collection. So, let's just open this bad boy up. We'll reuse the box as a mailer. And let's see what we get. Sometimes they're exclusive. And there was one book in here that I did want this month. There's this comic tag, which is a digital comic. It's a collectible card, and there's a digital comic you can redeem to get a digital graphic novel. I've never really accessed those. So let's see what we've got. Oh, this is interesting. The Exiled by Aaron Bartling. This is the Virgin, limited to 1,000. And it says that in the back. I'm not sure that this is really the Exiled Virgin. I always kind of check eBay with these Comic Tom books. It's the... I might be interested in... Is this number 1? Bartling. Let's see. Somebody has it for $75. Somebody else for $60 in the buy it now. Let's see if there's any sold prices. 15. I'm not really seeing the Bartling sold. So I may just keep it and read it. I'm not sure. I'm going to hold that. Well, no. This is kind of the... this next book is the book that I bought it for this month. And this is a reprint of House of Secrets 92 by Gabriel Del Otto. It is the trade dress, which I like. I mean, I do like that classic House of Secrets trade dress. This is a reprint of the first appearance of Swamp Thing. I think I'm going to keep that. Then just randomly... Power Man and Iron Fist #1 variant convention kickoff. I'm not sure if that has any value. Oops. Yeah, Mike. It's a Mike McCone cover. Doesn't $2 FMV. Scout Comics Road Trip to Hell #2. Don't really know much about that. Yeah, maybe a $5 book. This art print that comes with it. And then this is... I'm not exactly sure what that is. You know, I'm much more well-versed in Marvel and DC than in Indie. And also, honestly, in older books. This is one of these self-adhesive bags with the adhesive on the flap. This is Mr. Easta by Scout Comics. It is the Virgin variant. But I don't see there's a purple one. I don't think it has much value above cover price. And then finally, this, I guess, is the Scoot Comics Kid book. And that is The Adventures of Byron. So, okay, nothing special in that box. I did like the Swamp Thing. Now this came, and look at this. It's like kind of all folded in the middle here. I'm a little concerned about this. So let's open her up. This is, yeah, this is a Whatnot purchase, but I'm not exactly sure what. If there is any damage, it's not the fault of the seller. They packaged it in a Gemini properly. Comic Lot number 75. King of the Golden State. I have bought from him before. He is a pretty big seller. Ooh, this I bought kind of for resale purposes. I saw it was going real cheap, and I have had this book before. It does have a little bit... I don't think it got a spine tick in it. I bought this for $11. Yeah, maybe it did get the spine tick. Ugh. Shoot. I'll have to take a closer look at this, because it is bent based on how the box was bent. Biker Mice from Mars #1. That's a high-grade book. That I had gotten a copy of that, and I didn't know what it was. I was not familiar with the show. Biker Mice #1. I got it for $11 plus shipping, and that's about that's about FMV. I probably jumped on that a little too harshly. It does just a 9.6 just sold for $139, so I probably maybe put that in 9.6 pre-screen. I guess that high grade. I think that was the gamble I took on it. This is from Robot Monster Island, an unbent Gemini mailer. So I don't even think I can reuse that Gemini because it's bent. So that is a shame. And it did put a spine tick in that. I mean, in January, a Biker Mice from Mars 9.8 sold for $225, and I should look that up on Go Collect. I'm looking at cover price because they also give raw values. Cover price doesn't always update, especially for books that don't sell as frequently. You know, the problem is that these sites are kind of using some sort of algorithm to pull the information. The information, you know, if the eBay listing is got a misspelling in it or isn't completely clear, you're not getting all that. The information you're not getting is not all that useful. So this is another Whatnot purchase, and I've been perhaps two liberal with my Whatnot purchases. I've just been on Whatnot. I'm like, ooh, that looks good. I just bought a book today. This, oh gosh, why did I buy this? This I have this. This is not a difficult book to find, but I'm hoping that the condition warrants it. Unless there might have been some sort of significance, something different about this particular issue. No, it is. It is a newsie. But it is not a 9.8 by any means. Yeah, not a 9.8. I do believe it's just a regular newsstand of Alpha Flight #1 newsstand. Maybe I'll just put that in a spec box and let it sit for a while. Now this, I'm not exactly sure. This was a UPS, an eBay purchase, I believe. It's not a Whatnot, but I think it should be shipped fairly well. Trying to get into the box. Easy egress. I'm not sure I'll ever use that or not. Probably not a comic book seller. Oh yeah, this is cool. Oh, this is in nicer condition than, I mean, it's not 9.8 worthy, but Marvel Super Special Magazine number 16. Yeah, I think this looks to be in pretty good shape. I bought this for $28 all in. And let me take it out and take a look at it. Because this is a book that, you know, is more like a $60 book in higher grade. Let's see. It is not. Yeah, I don't think it's. Yeah, it's. The back is a little, you know, more mid-grade. But well, that's a pretty cool book, though. This is the first appearance of Boba Fett outside of comics. It is the adaptation of The Empire Strikes Back. So, I mean, this is sort of high grade, like a. Even an 8.0 just sold for $120, and the magazine prices have gone down for CGC, but this is not a gradable copy. This is a higher end to mid grade copy. Pretty solid, but a nice purchase nonetheless. I might take a read at. This is the kind of book that I'll probably read it and then maybe move on with it. I have two more boxes. One of them. I know what this is. I know what they both are. This was a Whatnot purchase. I was on Very Gary's Whatnot show, his Thursday night show, which is run by Aaron from AA Comics. And there's more affordable books than Gary often brings. You know, Gary is picking up collections with just ridiculous books. These are more in the, probably, books in the $5 to $20 range, a lot of them. I actually just bought a book tonight in one of Aaron's shows that he does for Very Gary. It was a recent variant for Justice Society of America, #1. Nice Power Girl variant. So, I bought a stack of books. I bought one lot, and then I bought some other random books with it. And so, a lot of bubble wrap, and what have you. So, More bubble wrap. Clean all this up. So separate bubble wrap little envelopes here. Now, I remember the lot I bought, but I don't remember. I knew I bought some issues other than that. So I bought. Okay, cool. Yep. Oh, I bought this return copy of Avengers 33. It was one of those ones during the show, just going for cheaper than it should have. And this reader copy, just to add to the PC for now, of Shazam 26. That's the issue before Black Adam. I think it's 25 is the first Isis and 27 is the first Black Adam. It's when they were kind of adapting the TV show and Uncle Dudley was serving as mentor. And then there was a run of Superman and Batman, or Superman / Batman. I have that from the original run, that I bought when it came out. So I have that, but I just thought the price was really good. And there are a couple of, big time books in here. All back to back. So this is the latter part of that. This is issues 11 through 17. And then I guess it was just the 2 books in addition to this lot. There's the Avengers and the Shazam book. And those were... The Avengers was a giveaway that I won. Okay? And the Shazam was $4. And then I spent pretty decent money on this. I spent $40 on this, but what this does have is issue number 8. The reintroduction of Supergirl, Kara Zor-El. And then you also have, these Michael Turner covers, Supergirl, and then this one with Wonder Woman. So it had the run there. Those are all good books. So I have 1 box left. I know exactly what it is, and it's a fun story that earlier tonight, I was sitting down with my kids to watch TV. I was waiting for one of them to come into the living room. And I get a notification. I'm looking at my phone. I'm playing a game on my phone, and I get a notification that a book of mine just sold. And I'll show you the book that sold. I have it right here. That's actually, that was the 9.4 white pages of Incredible Hulk 271, the first appearance of Rocket Raccoon in comics. So on eBay, I sold this for $300. And I was planning on selling that book anywho. But this is the older slab. Let's see, the slab looks okay. Yeah, this is like the Generation 2 slabs, the one where the page quality is not. That's strange. It's a funny noise to it. So I got this for at auction for $255, and there is something a little unusual with this. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's like makes a squeaking sound, and there is definitely space here. Like the slab is not firmly attached at all the sides. I don't know if that's unusual or not. I don't think it's anything other than an older slab. However, the book looks fine. The book looks nice. The only thing is, and maybe that's what keeps it from a 9.8. Look, right down there, in that corner. I can't... And I'm trying to not be paranoid about things. No, that's not a... I think that's just the way the label... Yeah. It almost looks like a crack up top. I don't know if you can see it at the angle in the light, but it's actually just the way the label sits in there. I do have a couple of these Mach 2 slabs. I have a Defenders 1 9.2. It's a PC book, but I think this is definitely legit. The book does look... Yeah, that's... I think that's a 9.6. I think... It just makes a funny sound when one takes it out. And it's odd because I'm not as familiar with this generation of slabs than the more recent one. But anyway, I sold the 9.4 for $300 and picked this up for $255. So... kind of a break even when you include taxes and shipping and eBay fees. But that is pretty cool. So, I mean, that's kind of how you do your upgrade game, is you sell the lower value book, the lower condition book, for more than you buy the higher condition book for. Now, I am going from newsstand to direct, but this is 1982. Not a huge difference between... for newsstands at that point in time. But yeah, that's in the end of, well, that's, yeah, this is, I don't, I've concluded there's nothing suspicious about this, that it is indeed the book that was encapsulated. So, let me know what you think about, so I did confirm that there was a sale through Go Collect of this exact book, the certification number match, and this small defect was the same. So this book did sell in November of last year. So when it did sell, it was the same thing. I'm confident that this is the book that was originally encapsulated. So my pickups, let me know what you think about the older slabs that CGC did. Do you like them more? Do you like them less? You know, I think also the number, if you look at the number, the grade, it just is like it's foggier. It doesn't stand out as much. It's smaller, and it's also not printed as dark. I think the new one stands out a little bit more, and it does highlight when you have white pages. This is off-white to white, even though it's a 9.6. So, well, I have to look at some of my other books and compare. So, anyway, let me know what you think about the pickups. In the meantime, you can take a look at a couple of my other videos here. And this is Jim saying until next time, enjoy your comics.